Okay, so I'm just going to see. I probably have your name in here somewhere.
It'll be yeah.
That one's in there.
You're looking at this now in just in general, is it?
Yeah, this is your 068 account. So I'm just going to tell it. I have nothing here. Okay, see this one here. Set global. Okay. This is where you paid yourself and it used the term 365 online for it.
Right. Okay. 1 second now. Yeah. That's when
That's
I
put into paying yourself.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Okay.
I'm going to add a condition. And it says, I remember that term now. It was Mobi.
Yeah, it's MOBI drawings.
Drawings, is it?
Yeah. I usually do it on the phone. That's mobile drawings.
Okay, let's see if that works. Save. The rule worked. I'm going to check what the term was here. No, I didn't move. I was going to see what words I had on it. Mobi drawings, yeah, we just. That rule again. It might be my font. So if it's any of these terms, it'll put it into paying yourself wages. Still didn't come out a second. This goes up into a kind of safety area. Ah. Okay, it's
How's Tom? Grant. Everything all right? Okay, right. I'll go up to after a while now. That's no problem at all. I'll see you then. Rightio. Bye. Put that on silent now. Just think of that.
okay, set it up different because it didn't take that time. Okay, we'll take it this time now. So 3 of them have gone into paying yourself now, yeah.
Okay, right. That's those 2. Or well. So anytime I switch money across now, it'll pick up on that.
It will, yeah.
Lovely. Yeah. That's grand. So the next move then is, see, there's Anima Patrick J. Hennigan.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's income. I sometimes do work for the Animal Health Ireland. All right.
Okay.
And that's just that stuff that they paid me over there at the end of January. You can see there on in November and December. All right. It's very sporadically I get that. Just sometimes I get it, sometimes I don't. That's payments.
And it doesn't go through Vet Drive, does it?
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
That's all right. Let me just look here. Something like this before. Okay, so it's different to this money. Yeah.
That's the Department of Agriculture. Yes, and that's the next one I have to talk to you about as well.
Okay. Go back into these guys. So I'm Patrick J. Hennebury. So is there VAT on this money? Do you know?
There is, yeah. You don't have those things. Wouldn't have been this, no?
Animal Health Ireland, okay.
There is VAT on them, yeah. Here we go. Here we
That
go.
one?
Here we go. Yeah.
Oh, the E. Oh, yeah.
Invoice total.
That's an AHI.
Yeah, it is.
It didn't show that.
What about the rate now? Is it 13.5? Do you think, or?
I'm just trying to see it here. I just see it here, and it's not. I just have to do a bit of calculating here just to see is I got the invoice total and the amount paid. It just seems to me that there's no VAT on it. It says invoice total 198.62 and amount paid 198.62.
Okay.
That's the 24th of November. Let's see if the other one there. It's
That
unusual.
works out at 175 plus 13.5% VAT. So that works out.
Pardon?
That works out as 175 euros plus 13.5% VAT.
That's it. So
Well, it would be 13.5.
yeah, yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. That's it. So that's it. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Yeah, perfect.
And get a rule when it's seed Animal Health Ireland now.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah. All right. Sign sales. See what the VAT worked out. Okay, those two will go now. Oh, one of them went. We'll just see that name there. Anima Patrick. Just change. I can change the terms. Yeah, the other one is gone now. Yeah.
Okay, that's fair enough. Okay. While I see it there, before I go on to anything else, if you go into banking and business over, but let's see now, sorry, sales, what the fuck, where am I? Dashboard. Yeah, into dashboard and business overview, please. Okay, so on your right hand side there, we have Classic Visa 4615. That's the petty cash credit card. Okay.
Yeah.
Business 068 is the old Bank of Ireland one that I was trying to get through. Then I have the business credit card, which is the one I'm currently using mainly for the business. And then there's the Bank of Ireland business account. That's that. Next after that, there's an AIB bank account. Can you get rid of that?
Yeah. Okay.
Next door, then there's Ballyhaunis current account. All right. Now that should be the same as 068. So there's 1350 gone into that, or there's 1350. I don't know what it is.
Oh yeah. It's these payments through Vet Drive.
No.
No,
right. Okay. So all of those payments are received payments from current from bank transfers, and they should have gone into the Bank of Ireland account.
Okay. Now I can move those here, no problem. I just click it here and choose the Bank of Ireland account. I wonder will that upset Vet Drive? I'm always a little hesitant. We see. I'll move them, we'll see what happens. Okay. Which account is it? Is it this one?
No, it's the business account, I suppose.
Oh, the business account, okay. Just where she is there.
I just want to double check that now. Yeah, that would be the business account.
Okay, just see can I move the lot of them in one.
No, sorry, just 1 second. You got business bank account. Yes, business bank account. It's the BOI business bank account.
Okay, that's the one, yeah.
Yeah, I see them there now. Yeah.
Okay, that's that one.
That's one.
Yeah, we fixed
I was going to say I never put one up for Sabina. So
it. Oh, that's choosing.
oh, it's Josina. Oh, yes.
That's perfect.
Well, obviously.
So I'm just clicking into that account and we'll, so can we disable that account then when this is done?
You can get rid of it, yeah.
Yeah. That's what.
It's just I spotted a few things that needed tidying up, and I thought I'd say that this morning, you know.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I never had that account. I remember.
Just cancel that one a second. I was taking a look at it. I'll come back to him. Yeah, so this is money not actually put against anyone's particular bill. It's just come in.
This is what we have there is the MSPCA, which is the Mayo Society for Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, and
Okay.
they every time they get money they put it in, and we're using it up as we go along.
Okay.
So they're usually in credit, you know.
They're a town, loss and credit.
Yeah, it would be a credit. Yeah.
Okay. The same with my other ones too.
No, remember the street.
So I'm just moving the destination account to these payments.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing there. And I'll make the wrong account disappear, and that'll be avoided
Yeah, well,
happening again.
all of those there were the MSPCA ones that was written on it anyway.
Okay.
All right. So
Mm,
yeah, that's it. So yeah, that one can get.
Ballyhaunis current
Yeah.
can go.
that was it. That was what I was coming.
Okay.
Okay. So see at the bottom there, you have AIB Petty Cash credit card.
Yeah.
Yeah, that there now is the one at the top, Classic Visa 414615.
Okay. Okay, so
4615. Oh yeah, sorry. Yes.
right up here, yeah.
Yeah, there she is.
Just paying a bill. Okay, so this is actually out of scope, that one. Okay.
That means when
So that one could probably go as well, can it?
You can dump that, yeah.
So that means when I pay anything and I'm matching up like Carly's yesterday was
Mhm.
categorized. I had to put in as when it was looking for a category, I put it in as the petty cash because you had said that's what we call it. But it's not now. It has to go into the IB Classic. That's what I have to put it in under. It has to be categorized under that. So
I don't know.
well, that's something I need to ask them because
Okay.
you got rid of the petty cash one.
No, we got rid of the. No, we didn't get rid of the petty cash yet.
Yeah, you just got rid of
Where
it.
it goes in under. Yeah, it goes in under. Yeah. But it is. No, the bill is petty cash, but it's coming out of the 4615.
So what do I? Okay, we have to ask them that. Now.
Okay, so Kevin, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, right on that ledger on that list there, there's BOIP credit card payments. That'd be payments that have come in from punters to us since the 1st of November. Is that it?
Yes.
Okay. Next door is paid cash.
Yeah.
in that should be the cash that was paid by punters since the 1st of November.
It should be.
Right.
There may be another place. So yeah, so I can see here, this will be part of the reprogramming that's going to happen. This 66 here came in from punters, right?
Yeah.
Now 70,000 has come into you from the same destination, so it's pretty close. It's not dead on. It needs to be dead on. But say the logical question would be, how do we get 70,000 out of the account with nothing in it? The reason is the money that came in is still left down here.
Okay.
So you'll find these two are gonna combine up together later on in the next
Okay.
day or so. Okay.
Okay.
And on the cash side, there's probably something like that going on. I'll track around.
I see back up there undeposited funds.
Yeah, it's probably from that. I just need to look into that.
Yeah.
I'll show them where it needs to go. So
Okay.
again, money. Oh yeah, there's undeposited funds. Yeah. So 52,000 has come in cash, and you've lodged 35 of it, and some of those other little bits and pieces were probably paid from the change. Okay, so this undeposited funds is going to start appearing up here. Okay, so you can see what's going on.
Okay, so
right.
Is it possible for me to have in that there, on that there, we say paid cash, so that I can see from the 1st of November how much cash I paid in? And
Yeah.
because I have to do this now. I'm doing this manually in a book at home, like just to keep an eye on it. All right. But
yeah, what's going to happen is all cash you've paid and not lodged will be left there. So if it's not lodged, in your head, where is it? So it's either still there with you, or else you've bought something here and there with it, and you've the receipt to show that.
Okay. Well, what I do, no, I don't do it. But the modus operandi I have now is all cash goes into the bank.
Okay.
Everything goes in. I paid for nothing with cash. Everything is paid by card or by check.
Sound, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's that. So if it's possible for me to have on that list there, the paid cash, paid check, and paid direct debit, we'll say if a punter direct debits across the way.
If you direct debits across the way, it'll go straight into the account.
Okay, so I don't need to worry about that.
Yeah.
Okay,
now,
that's fine. That's fine.
If it's paid cash or check, it'll be a matter of the vet drive guys will have that going here, and it'll be part of the undeposited funds, because it's just think of those words, undeposited funds,
Yeah.
funds we have not put in.
Yeah.
So
you can see where I'm coming with this now.
I can see where you're going from. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
because
fine, yeah.
what I do is I'll cash up at the end of the week. I put it there, and I need to have an accurate figure to put in. We'll say yesterday I put in a deposit, but I know it's gone back into my Bank of Ireland account because it's gone in there, but I don't know accurately, did I take out the right amount of cash, or did I take, I need to check against the checks to make sure they're okay, because an odd time you can have a mistake in a check. You can have a check that's missed. That can happen too. There could be a check missed between the till and Porrick putting it into the bank, and that has happened before as well.
Okay. Fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah. So if I could get I see where the paid cash thing is there. If I could have another category there for checks, I'd feel a lot more comfortable.
Okay. I can do it. I'll just make sure it fits in with your vet drive.
Yeah, I don't know. Look, it's a request. It's not whenever suits you, whenever suits you. Let me see. The next move then is, I just want to, that was the Ballyhaunis account, the credit card account, business credit card.
Okay, I just want to look at something here for you. Look at this. Yeah, so this is actually your next move for it, really, right?
Yes.
This is where I was trying to bring you. So it's where we match up what's on your bank account with what's in QuickBooks to make sure everything is in there.
Okay.
All accounts are well, if you think about it yourself, we've got an article we wrote called The Idiot's Guide to
Yes,
Great.
sir. Yes.
So in theory, if you lodge every penny you've got to the bank and you pay all your expenses out of the bank, your bank account is your accounts, you know?
Yeah.
So everything coming in is there, and so that's it. Not everybody does that. So, but the most important thing you'll ever do in the business is just check everything that's come into the bank, you know where it came from, and everything that went out, you know where it went, and that's what this is all doing. So this will be a stellar thing, but important you know how to do it too.
Yeah.
So at the very start, I see I put in a number there, 50,000. Okay, beginning balance. Yeah, I just made it up. Let me just go back. So I'm just going to go in and look at that bank account again. I'll start with the business account altogether.
Okay.
I'm going to go into the register. I'm going to go to the last when it started. So that must have been when this kicked off. That must have been the balance in the account we had on that date. I see I reconciled it. 19,427.
That would have been on the 1st of
November.
November. Yeah.
Okay. Let me see, do I have this info here?
Do you want? Okay, I can look it up.
You have the bank statement. No, I don't have the bank statement there. So,
I have the bank statement here.
okay.
On the 1st of November, it was, no, on the 1st of November, my bank account had 37.
50.
And what did it have on the 19th of December? Because maybe that was what.
The 19th of December.
I think that was that balance there, was it?
That's your December one, yeah.
Yeah.
Let me just see. Doesn't matter, like it's still updated. Yeah, on the 16th of December.
You want to know the 16th of December?
Yeah, just wondering offhand because
16th of December was 57,884.03.
okay, in the Bank of Ireland business account.
Yeah.
Okay, there wasn't a figure around there like 19,427.66, no?
19,427.66.
No, long time since I was that low.
No, because I put no, because I got a loan out there, Kevin, and that's just distorted it fairly heavily, you know.
All right, okay. Well, the transactions that are in this account, so just give me your 1st of November balance again, Porrick.
My 1st of November balance was 37,478.46.
Okay. Okay, let's save and close that. Okay, I'm gonna reconcile that for a minute. Check a couple of things.
Yeah, that's good. That's
Yeah, that's fine.
properly, you know, because I saw that.
So give me that balance again on the 1st of November, Porrick. Do you mind?
On the 1st of November, it was, sorry, now
37.
478.46.
Was it not 37 something you gave me that a minute ago?
37,478.46. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. Sorry, no, I didn't know whether I set it out properly or not.
Yeah. Okay. So what I'm doing here is I'm asking it on the 1st of November. What was the balance in their bank account, and do we have that in QuickBooks? Get rid of these for a second. Okay, just November 21. Yeah. Okay, there's a lot of stuff in here from earlier than that. Oh yeah, downloaded all this stuff. Okay. This was from when the bank connected, went back a year, and these ones have escaped in. Okay.
Yeah.
Just select them all. Now delete them all. Okay. And the only one I want to really nab is this one, the 1st of November. So what I'm saying here is we've 37,000 in the accounts here, starting off.
Yeah,
And that's what's in the bank statement on the 1st of November too, and the difference between the two of them is 0. All that Zara Hennigan stuff, I'll have to delete that. Okay, so. Okay, and then a week later, Porrick,
okay.
what's the balance you have, say?
So that's on the 8th, is it?
Yeah, the 8th be fine, yeah.
So at the end of the 8th, it's 42,020,68.
Okay. Let's get rid of those. So I'm just going to tick them all. I'll get that Zara stuff. Stella, you might delete that stuff today, would you?
What do you want me to do?
Delete everything that's down here for Zara Hennigan from before the 1st of November. It's in wages.
Do I know how to delete it?
You just click on them, edit and delete.
Click edit and delete.
All right.
Downloaded them from a different.
Before the 1st of November.
Okay. So now with the rest of them, you see when it's green like this,
Yeah,
that means it's come down from the bank account. Okay, automatic.
yeah.
So we've gone for the 1st of November. So the difference between the 1st and the 8th is 4,500. 454222 between those two dates. Okay.
Yeah.
If everything is in there, I'm going to click
So 5,000.
all these guys that are from the 1st onwards.
We need to chat here now and figure out what's what, is it?
Well, maybe not. I'm just going to follow the green ones for a minute.
Okay.
See that this difference is dropping.
Okay.
And if there's a difference in it, there's something missing between the two dates. There is a difference in it. There's one there that didn't come down from the bank, one of those MSPCA ones. So if that's in the bank,
It's in the bank, yeah.
okay, I'll tick that. So obviously there's another one here, Buck gases. You see there's a couple more above I hadn't picked up on. These guys.
Don't have any podcasts here.
Between the 1st and the 10th.
Between the 1st and the 8th, I've no back gases.
Very nice. Let me see. Well, some check is in here anyway. If it didn't get cashed, that's fine. It can come out. These are items that are put through on QuickBooks, but maybe they weren't cashed. Okay, so how many transactions on that bank statement?
Yeah,
right?
I can shout them out to you there if that's okay.
Yes. Okay, and get ready to tick something. Let me just untick all these again
Okay.
because it'll be just as easy for me to go from the off. Okay, off you go.
So on the 2nd of November, there was 1137 came in. Okay, that was the credit card.
Yeah.
On the same day, I paid VetSmart $5,000.
Okay, just read out the numbers, Pork. I'll be quick enough.
Yeah, 439 was the
Yeah.
MSPCA. 1451 was the credit card. 446285 was the lodgement. 790 was the credit card.
Yeah.
Caitlin Hanley 200. Deborah 385.59.
Yeah.
Stella 200.
Yeah.
Credit card in was 1119.50.
Yeah.
MSPCA was 185. Credit card in was 951.60.
Yeah.
Credit card in 538.95.
Yeah.
Department of Agriculture 339.33.
Yeah.
Bank of Ireland Finance. This is for the now. This is another thing we have to talk about. That was for the lease of the scanners 536.42.
Yeah.
And Noel Patterson 550.
The only thing missing is that 185. That's not in here. What was that for again?
It was MSPCA.
All right, that one now didn't make it in here. So that was a deposit. What date was that on?
That was on the 8th of November.
Okay.
I don't understand that.
8th of November, I'm putting in a sale. That's the crowd who give you the money for the dead animals, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. No.
No? What's it for?
This is for saving the live ones.
We don't kill them, we don't kill
We
them.
try not to kill them. There's no money in a dead dog, you know.
This is
The,
the,
this is the Mayo Society, MSPCA. They gave us a lodgement of 485, so it should be going into credit.
Yeah, 185, wasn't it?
185, yeah.
All right, I'll put it in as a deposit actually, is what I'll do. Because I won't upset those other guys. Well, actually, the right thing to do is for you to enter that on Vet Drive for that date, and it'll show up here. Okay,
Okay.
that's the right thing to do.
Well, that's
if
what
I
we'll
enter
do.
it in here, it could upset your Vet Drive. And
Yeah, well, that's what we'll do. So,
Yeah.
is there a possibility it's not on Vet Drive?
well, I'd say there is a possibility. So you need to enter it in and put it in as lodged to the account.
Okay.
and the payment
Okay,
received.
I'll just do that.
Yeah, and when you do that,
In here to see was it.
we tick off this 180. There'll be a 185 in there. You'll tick it, and that'll go to 0. Okay. And then that's what's called.
We're just actually going into it now just to check.
Okay.
MSPC. There you go.
What date?
The 8th of November.
I'll just pause that recording.
Was it just hers? Was just hers that was going through there? That
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
okay.
So Ballyhaunis, that's the wrong account. Sorry. Go there. So here. Okay, we'll come back to life. Go to bank register.
Yes, was the 17th of January.
Then just reconcile to right. And this will be the most important thing you can do.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's a delegate to Stella job, and if it's a problem,
Thank you.
as long as you know how to do it too, is grander. So
That's all right. That's fair enough.
I won't give a clue what I'm doing, but anyway.
185 ain't showing up there yet. Did you lodge it into this account?
It was put into the MSPCA account.
Hang on now, what?
Yeah, but
Put on the vet. It was put on the Vet Drive.
I put it up now on Vet Drive.
Yeah. And did you put it as lodged to the bank, or does it give you that option?
Bank transfer. It only gives you the option of cash, you know, it's, so we have to go in and pretend we took a payment off the account. That's the only way we can do it.
Okay, let me have a look here, see if it's showing up for me. I'll have a look.
It mightn't have synced up yet.
Yeah, that's why I logged out there. You might actually need to log out there as well.
I just want to put this one in.
Yeah.
2432. 24. We'll forget this. Point 12.
Okay, yeah, it's not showing up here yet. Just log out and log
You're
in.
going to log out, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I will. Oh, okay, I'm out. Okay, so I logged out.
Yeah, log back in again for yourself.
Log back in again. Okay, I'm back in again.
Okay, so am I. And
Maybe we're doing something wrong.
No, it's up. No, it's
just take, yeah, and take a little bit. If there's different people in the program, it'll-
go down to the 11th of November or the 9th of November, and you'll see. If it's there, then we're not. The 8th of November. 8th of November, there it is now.
Bank transfer,
Yeah.
yeah, it's there.
It's in now, all right, that's grand. It's in the Vet Drive anyway.
in the Vet Drive, and let's see, is it on the QuickBooks yet? I didn't see it. No, I don't see it's not here yet, but it'd be great now if it just showed up. Will show up, but nice if it happen while we're here. So
We'll move on to something. Will we move on to something else, Kevin, while we're waiting for it?
yeah, I'll just do one last check here.
Yeah. It's in the credit card now.
That's this exercise is something for Stella to do up until today, then week by week.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just go into the bank register
we-
to make sure the bank and the QuickBooks are the same.
Yeah.
Make sure that everything that's on the QuickBooks is on the bank.
Yeah.
So everything that's on the bank is on the QuickBooks.
Yes, the 185 isn't showing up here yet, but we'll give us some time. Might be through in a while.
Okay.
And when it does, I'll tick it. This will come down to 0, and then you just move on again. And how you move on again is you just click into one of these banks. So
Yes.
I click into. You click on reconcile. You go into bank register. Reconcile. Okay, and then put in the next balance and the date you're taking the balance from. But rather than do 3 months and one, it'll be a bit heavy. Go a week at a time.
Week at a time.
Yeah.
Reconcile.
And then once you're up to date, still I do it every day.
Okay, so we need to go from November to today
Yes.
with all that. Okay, and figure out what's going on for all of the accounts.
Yeah, because you'll find, like we found that 185, there'll be something that's either in QuickBooks twice and in the bank once.
Yeah.
Or it's in the bank and we don't have it in QuickBooks. And you'll be tightening up the whole time.
Yeah, that's fair enough. That's fair enough.
Okay.
Grant. Right. There was.
I wanted to ask him.
Go ahead.
Can I ask you something? In the business card, credit card, on the business credit card, there's a few there that aren't matched up, right?
Right.
So you'll see there's one there, the Western people, and it's 172.20. Now I put up 2 separate invoices on the decks for that, for the 7th of the 12th and the 18th of the 11th, for 86.10, 2 of them.
Okay.
So how do I match there? What do I do?
So what this is looking for is it's looking for 172.20. Can't find it. That's why that's happened.
Okay, so
but what you're explaining is real life. So what you do is you put it into what's called, it's a little bit, let me see, I'm trying to get the easier way for it. Let me see. So it's Western people. And it goes into accounts payable. All right. Now, so that's bills we owe for. But it's gone against their name. All right. That's the key thing here.
okay.
Okay. Now when you do that, so it's Western people, accounts payable in this, but it could be any supplier, when the amount isn't matching up exactly. You go, actually, sorry, I'm going to change my tune. I'm going to go into, I'm going to check, forget what I just said. This might be easier for you.
Okay.
So when a bill is in, we're looking to pay it, right? So I'm going to go pay bills.
So go to pay bill.
And so list every bill that is allegedly unpaid. Now, if there's money in against it somewhere, it'll show a credit here. Like that guy has a credit. Okay, but I'll come to him in a minute. So we just go for Western people. We just want to look at them.
So you're going to filter.
Yeah, if as a business like that, there'll be a lot of bills. So there's your 2 bills.
Yeah.
You're going to tick them off to pay them, which will come to your 172.20.
Yeah.
Okay. What date was that again offhand? Was it recently?
It was which one are you looking for?
7th of the 1st.
7th of the 1st was the one that was on the credit card.
Oh yeah, and it was from the credit card. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Business credit card.
So okay, so we're saying we're paying these 2 bills, 172.20. And if you have the opportunity, I would do this before you pay them. Okay, have them, because it'll give you the amount and everything. It'll save you a bit of calculating. Anyway, watch this now. I'm going to save it. When I go back into that place there, it'll match up.
Yeah. Okay.
For you.
Took me ages to be able to do this.
No.
Go into pay bills first and tick off the bills you're paying, and it'll match up then. That's taking a second to wake up there now, whatever it is. Business credit card. I believe they should have the word magic. See that there? Okay. So go into pay bills first, tick off the ones, and then the 172.20 Western People will match up.
Okay.
Okay, so if you do that, but if I was you, before you pay bills at all, Stella, I would go in here.
Go into new,
Into
go into
pay
pay bills.
Yeah, tick off what you intend paying people and from where. Okay. So if
Okay.
it's the credit card, say it was these crowds, you tick it off, save it, and all them will be in the credit card account, waiting to see the charge come through, and it'll match up for you.
Okay.
Okay. Because then it's going to add them up for you as well, like, you know. So you know the super value there. Okay. Otherwise, there's a bit more to it. See this Cahill, Trott and Co. If I tick him, he's actually paid, but it doesn't realize that that money was paying this bill. So when I tick it here, it'll push the money that's in against his name, but it's just a little bit around the house, you know. So I'm just going to save that.
And then we save. Oh yeah, save.
Same with this guy Delaney. We paid
Oh,
him.
yeah.
It was $14.95, but
And he was.
There was a discount.
was there
Yeah,
a
that's another thing. If there's a discount, that's the thing that I like.
yeah, but
It was 41 something was the invoice I put up, but you know.
$14.95. What I do on that is I would just change the $14.95 down to 40.
Oh, and you can change it automatically.
Yeah,
Okay.
it'll be fine. Otherwise, you're tricking around with discounts, you know. But this is a big thing, and to keep track of it. So that pay bills is a very useful area to stick with. If I'm doing a training course, I would concentrate on keeping people on the pay bills
Can I have a highlighter?
situation. Yeah. You see this other one, Vet Smart. Okay, there's loads of money paid in against them now. I'm gonna tick that off there. Well, there's the 41.95 I mentioned against that one. So a lot of these have money paid against them. Let me see. So try and go through the. Okay, so let me just look at the top here. It should be writing no check. Yeah, it's writing no check, but it's allocating money against those bills, and they'll all be marked off as paid now. Yeah. Okay, but just remember what I did with Western People there. Try and put it through on QuickBooks first, then make your payment. If it's convenient, if you're on the phone paying them or they're looking for money, you won't have the opportunity, you know. So.
Okay.
Okay.
There was two. I know you're conscious at the time, Kevin. There was a number of. You'll see there in the Bank of Ireland business thing. There was a Bank of Ireland finance for 536.42 every month, right?
Yeah.
That was for an ultrasound scanner. There was a payment in November, December, and January, and I think that could be the end of it now.
28.
Do I need to give you an opening balance for that?
You do. And your year import, just remind me, was that 21 October or was it?
Say that again.
What's your year end in the business here?
My year end is the end of the year. It says 31st of December.
Yeah. Well, if that's the end of it, the opening balance is 3 payments times 3, really, is it? It is.
1 second.
Yeah, I am not sure about that one, Stella, because I got a load of. Sorry, Kevin, I lost you there for a second.
Yeah, you were asking me about that scanner, and let me just see. Do I have it here?
Because I think I saw it going into the old BI or something about an old BI loaner. Yeah, that's the leasing there.
There's 2. So let me just see what's in each of these again. So there's the 436. There's the 436. These aren't to do with that, no?
No, yeah, this is where, right. So at the end of the lease, you have to pay a few quid to buy it out.
Oh, yeah.
That's your few quid there, okay?
You seem to have given me an opening balance for it, actually.
I did.
Yeah.
That's enough. Yeah, that's fair enough. It's 1609.26. That's it. We're good. So.
Okay.
So is there anything outstanding on that now?
At the moment, there's 580 there as of the 13th of January. Has another one come down
Yeah,
since?
well, I think what I could do is you could get rid of the 7809, the two of those. They're independent of what I have to do now, I think, as far as I know.
Okay.
And if you got rid of the two of those,
Just a quick look what they say.
that's the buyout at the end. Yeah,
That's the buyouts. That's kind of a separate thing.
it is. Yeah.
We'll move them into. Might just move that into bank charges. That's okay with you. I think that's
Yeah,
kind of what
it's-
it is.
yeah, that's it. Well, it's as good as any.
Let me just see what they're VAT in it. Probably isn't the charge, but you never know. Buyout of lease, last two payments. Okay, there's no mention of VAT, but we can always add it back in again if need be, you know. So
As far as I remember, yeah, there was VAT of 23% on it.
was there? Okay. Well, that's
Okay, now let's see.
probably is on the lease, all right.
You know, I can't be truthful. I can't tell you, Kevin. That's basically it.
Well, we'll claim it for now. We can always reverse out of it.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
You know. It's one of them gone. Okay, so we 1609 was the balance we had, minus 436, minus 436.
That's the 436 is net.
Net of VAT.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is fine there.
Okay,
Was this
right.
1609 including VAT?
That was including VAT. Yeah.
You see wood, okay. You might find later on there's a change on that, okay? Just depends how you,
Yeah, I said that's why I spotted it and I just wanted to straighten it out with you if I could.
1308, let's see, 1308, 34, change that. This is the ex-VAT amount, which is the way it should be stated, yeah. Okay. Balance, oh yeah, 34. All right, okay, so we're down to, for 1 penny, yeah, so the next payment will clear that completely.
Yeah.
That's where it is. We're just gonna bring this down by a penny now, so that it works out dead on here.
Yeah. Now, yeah, that should be it. Now, there was another payment of 100 quid to come out of that in March or in February. But I think that because we paid the 78, that has been discounted now.
Okay.
Okay.
The next payment that comes out will.
That payment that payment has gone on the 8th of January.
Okay, it's not showing there. Is it? Let me see. It's in the waiting room. You mentioned to me earlier somewhere. It come out of the business account, yeah.
It does, yeah, on the 8th of January.
Oh yeah, I see that one there, the 13th of January. So that's actually in there. But if those balances are right, so you see here, BOI leasing 436 1 to go. So on the 1st of November, oh yeah, there must be a December one missing then. See here, 8th of November, 13th of January.
Yeah, the December one is missing.
Well, let me see now. Let's have a look at December. It's around the 8th, so let's go back to then. So we'll go back to then. Be around here somewhere.
It'll be the 8th of December.
8th of December.
Yeah. Down another bit. No, it's not there.
That's not it. So it's the expat amount.
That's
so
us there, yeah, that's it.
There's at 536.
Yeah.
That's gone into the 80,000 loan. Okay.
Yeah, that's exactly us. Yeah, perfect.
Okay. So we'll move that. To this one. We'll claim the VAT in it. Make that exclusive so you can see it. 436.11. DD. Okay. Now that loan will be gone. So there's the Bank of Ireland leasing. It's now at 0. Okay.
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 And it's all paid off. Yeah.
One less to be worried about.
Okay, that's one out of the way. Now, Kevin, there was another opening balance that I hadn't for you the last time I was talking to you, was the old Bank of Ireland loan.
Okay. This one here. Oh yeah. Okay.
So the opening balance,
Yeah.
9407. Yeah.
Yeah.
0.25.
There's no VAT in that. Okay, that's fine. So that's, well, unless there's interest, that's the balance on that now. Okay.
I'll have to double check. It should be close to it, all right. Crap, I had it a second ago and I lost it. All right, okay.
There was a direct debit on that day actually of on the same day as you gave me the balance. So was the balance before that direct debit, I wonder? That's anything.
Okay, so we'll get on to the name. On the 1st of November, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, no. Yeah. 1 second now. On the spot. On the 1st of November was 9407. Yeah, that was after. Yeah, sorry, that was after the. Sorry, I should give it. The true one should be 10,685.83. Well seen.
Okay.
Well seen.
10,685.83.
83. Yeah, well seen.
Okay, that's grand.
Yeah, because I knew that it was, yeah, that's it, 6,850. That's what it is now at the moment. I just double check.
Oh, okay. No problem. Yeah.
I check now.
Okay. All right. Okay.
So it's 8302.52 minus 1278.58. I have 7023.94 on mine here.
There's probably interest to come in on that, is there?
The interest was paid in November already. Interest is paid through 4 times a year. So the interest is there already. Is there something else gone into that?
No, but there's no interest in here. So I have the balance on the 1st of November. But you said, did interest come in during November?
Interest was paid on the 22nd of November.
Yeah. So it's not on this here. And was it on this? So how much was the interest for?
Interest was 173.85.
Okay, plus 6850.09,
That's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. That's it.
7023. Okay.
173.85. Yeah.
Yeah, so the interest needs to show up there, minus. Okay, these are kind of end of year things that you'll find will always be there, but if you know how to do them, so you just see. So interest would be I think the easiest way to show you. So expense. Okay, DOI. This one work. If we done by a journal is how I do it if I was here, but no, I won't do it that way. Okay. It'll be you kind of do a thing called a journal. So it's plus journal entry.
Oh, account and stuff.
Okay. Interest. Okay. Put debit into the profit and loss. And it goes on the old BOI loan, same amount. I'll leave it there on the first and
It was the 22nd of November.
okay. There it is there. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, no, we're right. So it's fair.
Yeah. And that's the thing to watch. Now I can make that recurring, that every 3 months it'll put in that figure and then you adjust it to whatever the figure is.
Yeah.
It's a good thing to do.
Well, the good thing about that loan is it's gone in about 3 months' time. So hold your horses.
Will I? Okay.
Yeah.
So these type of things you
I think
can.
there's another. I think there's another. 1, 2. It's another five payments to be made. So.
Okay. So do you want me to auto?
You can, yeah. You can.
Yeah. Okay. And it'll be different to the real figure, but it'll be close enough, you know?
Yeah, but we can always adjust it.
Yeah.
You can always adjust it. Stan.
Correct. I have, my mind is just boggled looking at this. I'm not an accountant.
It's okay.
Will it let me do it every 3 months? Might let me do it every 3 months, actually.
It was August,
Oh,
November. Yeah, August, November. Yeah, every 3 months.
On the first of every. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. I'll try it here every 3 months. So that was November, December. That'll be November, December, be March. The next one.
It'd be
Okay.
November, December. It'd be February.
It'll be February. Okay. 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 We'll see how that goes anyway.
Right.
And it should show up. Okay.
Sound.
So the same figure, but at least we're keeping you on track, you know. So again, you can reconcile this one, 6850. What was that figure again? 6850.
702,394.
Okay, 702,394. Yeah, dead on. Yeah.
Right.
Save you a fortune in accountancy fees. They'll have all this.
Well, that's. I hope so.
That's the plan.
And I get my own.
But yeah, that's tying things up, you know. So it's a matter of what's not in there then. So
Okay. Okay. So basically, yeah. Look at there were the bits and pieces that I wanted to get an idea of. There was, you know, in those unpaid bills that you show, or those paid bills that you showed earlier on.
yeah.
There was a number there now that the Western people want to be solved, but there was 1 or 2 there that was from previous. Do you need an opening balance for those? Like the Veterinary Instruments Limited, there was a check for 360 for those. That would have been an expense that I would have had previous to when we started.
Yeah, you need an opening balance for those. And the way to put them in is to go on to enter a bill.
Yeah.
Okay. And down here, so you put in the name of the person. And
But we'll
down,
just say veterinary VIL or Veterinary Instruments Limited, let's say. Okay.
yeah, so veterinary instruments limited will be there. And this one here, opening balance. Okay. You just click on the opening balance, make sure this says out of scope. Okay. And just fill in the amount. So if it was 10,000 owing to someone.
Yeah, well, yeah, but it was we'll say 361, but it was just a check for 360. So
Oh yeah. And that was veterinary instruments. Okay. So
veterinary instruments, yeah.
So I can show you that one here, veterinary instruments.
Yeah.
No to that because asked me to fill in the last one. I'll go to the 1st November, which is the takeover time. Opening balance coming in.
360.
360. Keep that out of scope because the VAT was claimed earlier. That's what that does for you. So I'll just go save on that. And then when I go make payment.
It was paid by check. The check has been cashed. There it is.
Okay. And actually, this one might already be in, actually. That's it there.
I might have given it to you already.
You did, yeah. The check isn't showing up here yet, you know.
The check is there. The check is there, but I couldn't match the two because one was 361 and one was 360.
Okay, well, I'll leave this new one in and I'll get rid of the old one. And that'll probably match it up for you. So we'll get rid of the 361 guy, which was entered the exact same way. Okay, and it was paid to the business account probably.
It was paid by check on the business account, yeah.
See if it's up there now.
Yeah, there she is. Check 152.
There you are. It's better and better.
Yeah. There's a lot of matching stuff there now.
There is, yeah.
All that unreconciled stuff can be taken
I can
out
match
of
it now.
Yeah, so get that matching done. I'd kind of like to leave you with a couple of tasks.
Yeah, I'll match it.
And that business bank account reconciliation, Stella, definitely go at that now. Okay. When I was doing the training, we were always leading towards that.
Okay.
Because it forces everything else, you know. It forces, have we all our bills in? Because, you know, what is this money paying? Is it in the right place? And this money that came in it is, where did it come from, you know? So, well, why is it on the bank statement and not in QuickBooks? That type of thing.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll just have a quick look to see did that 185 show up yet. Again.
If it doesn't show. Okay.
You've those Zara's to delete.
I've all Zara's before the 1st of November to delete.
Yeah, all those guys there now.
Yeah.
Let's see to the 185. Still not landing here, so I'll give it a while. If not, I'll go looking for it myself. See where it is. It's not showing up on that. I'm just going to do a little search for that amount of money, just in case. Okay. Okay, no, it's not showing up in here yet. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it will though, and then your bank rec is fine. So I'll let you know when that. Well, if you don't get it before I see it.
Kevin, just the last one. I just wanted to this is the last. Okay. If you could go into the bills there for VetSmart, because these are the biggest ones we have. Okay.
Okay.
In a lot of cases, what we get is invoices. Bang, we pay them off, and that's it. These are our biggest suppliers. We get invoice upon invoice upon invoice upon invoice. Okay.
Yeah.
And then we make payments of $5,000 every week or $5,000 every fortnight. This needs to be reconciled.
Yeah. So what you need to do, or someone needs to do anyway, is get a statement. Well, from my point of view, for the 1st of November, get the November statement. Start with that. Okay.
Bank, yeah, statement. Okay.
No, not the bank statement. The
No, the
Net
supplier.
VetSmart,
statement from
Smith,
VetSmart, yeah?
we have.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And just look at it and make sure every payment you have and every bill they've sent you is on this.
Yeah,
yeah,
Okay, tick it off on the statement, like physically.
okay.
Okay, that's the first. In case you're missing a bill, are they the crowd that kind of update their bills?
yeah, and they come back and maybe a second time, the bill
Yeah,
has to be checked
yeah.
out, you know?
Yeah, so there might be like there's always going to be a chance
Discrep-
they're going to be slipping through here.
Yeah,
So any that have been updated, just delete them. Just click on them and edit and delete them off. Okay. Because they might slip through. And you know when you're paying them, see this 5,000 here. I kind of marked a few of them off. When you're paying a 5,000, just click on the plus new pay bills and filter it for VetSmart. Remember, you can't break it. So if you load a VetSmart, let me see which order. Yeah, it's kind of in date order. There's that amount of money paid just thrown at VetSmart, but it's not put against any bill yet. Okay. So the first thing we need to do is tidy that up. Tick these off. Now that's putting it against VetSmart here. I don't know, am I doing the right thing? Because have we the opening balance in yet and all that?
we gave, I think we gave you the opening balance as far as I'm aware.
Okay, but that's in there then. So I see it's not writing any checks here, it's just using up. You just see how much is left there. 11,500, plenty to go. Let's go to the top altogether. I'll tick the lot of them. Okay, so that's nearly paid off all those there.
Yeah, we went hard at it there.
Okay, we just see. So paid off all those. Let me just go to the next line. Wants to pay those. There's only 136 on the next page, not paid.
The first here.
Well, at the end of the year, Kevin, there was about 10,000 owed to them.
Was there? Okay.
Yeah.
Let me just come away from here a second. I'll just check we had the opening in.
It could be maybe some of the
Nearly certain
invoices are missing.
I'm nearly certain we had the opening balance in.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, 24,000. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So if there's about 10,000 owing to them at the end of the year, let me just see. Sorry, where I'm going for a second. I'll go down here. Supplier balance. I'm going to reports there. I've kind of memorized some reports here. I'm just going to the date. End of the year. Let me just see. And we'll just see what's on VetSmart for that. Oh, that's off. Yeah. So it looks like we're missing bills to me now.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to click it into that figure. And you can see your payments going in. Now it could be that we have a payment in here twice. So where I would kind of start with this, I would do the bank reconciliation first to make sure our money is allocated. So I'm looking here. That looks fine to me based on what you're telling me. Every week there's a chunk going. And if it looks like we've overpaid them by 1,300, but you say we owed them 10,000, but then is there bills that haven't got in here?
Yeah, is there invoices that wasn't gone in? That's
Yeah.
the thing. But
And if there is, enter them into decks and they'll make their way in. Yeah.
so I'll have to go on to Dex and go into VetSmart and get the monthly statement and make sure there's an invoice gone in for everyone that's on the statement.
Yeah.
That be it?
That's it. If there's not an invoice, go get it.
Okay.
And maybe there's the other thing to watch out for is duplication. Like that there, what we have, it's easy either keep that on the screen and go through it or print it out and tick it off against it. Yeah. But if that's your biggest supplier, it's worth the effort.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense to you, Porrick?
Yeah. I'm just looking at it there now. Just trying to. I just see every Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's fine.
So where you'll find that,
Let me check.
those reports now is under reports under standard here, and they're waiting here for you.
They were direct debits now. They weren't checks, you know that.
Oh, that's okay. A check and direct debit kind of does the
Same thing. Okay. Yeah, yeah,
We
yeah.
mark DD instead of a check number. Yeah.
No
Yeah,
bother. Yeah, that's okay.
fine. Okay, but you're getting there, like, you know.
Yeah, we have a bit to do, but yeah, that's fair enough. That's fine. No, no, that's why I'm here this morning, because I wanted to get it. I wasn't here the last day, so apologies for that.
That's grand. Okay.
Right. So we need to reconcile the bank
Yeah.
from the 1st of November to the present day.
Yeah.
Get a look at VetSmart there. That's two things. Bank,
Yeah.
VetSmart. And we're going to need to go back and check some of those bills, and if there's a problem, match them with the payments.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
All
And
right.
you find the odd payment will go out and you can't see where the receipt is. That's what gets you looking for the receipt. But at least if
Another-
everything in the
yeah.
bank and out of the bank is in on that QuickBooks, we'll be looking at stuff that's in QuickBooks that isn't in the bank statement. So is that in? Why is it in there? Is it a mistake or whatever? You know. But
Yeah, and there was 3 or 4 bills there. Now, there was 3 or 4 bills that were paid previous to November.
yeah.
Okay, but we never put the bills through because we couldn't find them. That was basically it. The invoices. Now, we put some of them up, and they're sitting in suspended animation there. Now, I could get Magella, when she's finishing off the Sage for us, to put them through for November, December instead, and just have it that way.
You could, or else put them in as an opening balance here if she has them already in Sage.
She has the payments in Sage, but she hasn't got the invoices.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah,
We only got it was partly my fault because I couldn't find the invoices. There were about 4 or 5 of them. There was medical expenses. There was one for Ballyhaunis Veterinary Clinic, and then there was one.
We gave it to Ballyhaunis Veterinary Clinic.
Yeah, I know we've all there, but they're all sitting in a suspended animation. I saw them there,
yeah.
the bills.
Okay.
They're sitting there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're not paid or not paid. So we could. Is there a way I can get rid of them off the books there, or should I just get rid of them there on QuickBooks and let Magella deal with them on Sage for November, December?
Well, you have November, December on here already. Is she doing November, December on Sage? Yeah.
No, but they're just ones. There's a little bit of tidy. She has to do a little bit of tidying up for previous to November, and that could be part of it. So that if when I get the VAT done, or when I do the VAT in a week or whenever, I have to do the VAT soon, don't I?
Yeah. Well, the deadline is next Monday, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. So when I do the VAT, what I can do is I can do it on QuickBooks, but I can also stitch it in. I'm going to have to stitch in what I did on Sage also, or is that not recommended?
It depends on where she put it. If she put it against the suppliers, there'll be the same way I have a minus there. They'll offset each other. It'll be fine. Okay, you'll grab the VAT back on it here. It'll be fine.
So if she, sorry, I'm not understanding. Okay, so we'll just take one particular bill. There's a bill there for Ballyhaunis Veterinary Clinic for there's 2 invoices, and it comes through about 200 quid. Okay, it was paid by credit card last July. I never got the invoices until November. I've put them up there on QuickBooks. Now, do I claim the VAT through QuickBooks, or do I get rid of them out of QuickBooks, let her claim the VAT on Sage, and she can reconcile the bank back where it happened previously?
Okay, I'll stop you. It won't matter to her on reconciling the bank. She can still do that. Okay. Yeah. Leave it in on QuickBooks, and the VAT will be claimed in your next VAT, in your upcoming VAT return.
Okay, and so that, and with that, I don't owe that invoice anymore. That's where I'm going. So how do I clear that? Do I open a balance of minus whatever it was?
That's exactly it.
Gotcha.
Okay. Instead of entering a bill opening balance, we enter a credit note opening balance. So that we've paid them the 200 quid already. And
Perfect.
Then this is the
That's
bill
it.
now.
I just wanted to tidy it up. That's okay, Kevin. Look, appreciate it. Look,
right.
thanks, and sorry for holding you for so long. Okay, but you can see that I meant business this morning.
That's grand. I recorded this, so I'll put it on YouTube. So especially for Stella when she's going to wonder what she's at, or anyone, or even me reminding myself.
No, I'm glad you said especially for Stella. Yeah, you did right. Because
Don't worry, we all avail of it. It's awful handy to see what the heck did I say to you and all this, so
Lovely.
stuff like that.
Lovely, Kevin. Look, I appreciate it. Thanks a minute.
Bye.
Bye
No worries, keep at it.
Bye bye.
Okay, see
Will
ya.
indeed. Will indeed. Bye bye.
Bye for now.